Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Tangledeep, Dawn of Dragons. I've done a little bit of stuff off screen here, went and got our medium armor mastery set up. I found the frozen research alcove, got a bunch of lucid orb shards that are totally terrible, and I think where we're at right now is I'm trying to earn enough points to grab Panthox skin, and then also we're going to go and I did manage to get the Thunderstorm ability, not on purpose or anything, just while I was clearing out the elemental lair. I got hit by a thunderstorm. So that's cool, that's a useful one to have. I picked up Straddle Monster. We'll go watch a frog jump around for a little while and get ourselves the frog movement skill. And I would like to, before we switch back off, see if we can pick up the skills from the robots, just because I'm curious how good they are. But I do remember what happened last time. Don't worry, I have not forgotten. So we'll be cautious here. Do we have... Hold on, sorry. Do we have any relevant lucid orbs? Please sort everything. We have this phalanx orb that we probably want to put on our armor. I don't know if this is the right armor for that, but basically what I'm wondering is, do we have anything that we really want to put on our weapon? Because I want to keep leveling our weapon up. It's getting pretty good and powerful now. I think at this point, we're probably just... using normal orbs of reverie. We'll just apply whatever. So I'm assuming final level difficulty tricky. We should still be able to do this. We have a phalanx mirror plate of challenges in our inventory. If I hadn't already picked up medium armor mastery by the time I saw this, I honestly might have just had this be our might have taken heavy and just worn this instead, because phalanx of challenges is pretty good. We'll pull the of challenges off of this, I guess. The of challenges suffix gives you reduced damage from the basic attacks of champions. Those are not usually the thing that kill you with champions, but they contribute. I think we are going to go ahead and do this. Alright, the good news is, all you have to put in is gold to get your to get things to level up with a normal Orb of Reverie, and boy oh boy do we have some gold. So we'll just suffer through with our crummy whip for a little while here. Right, I did walk in here with almost no health. I should probably be a little more wary. Also, I did cook. We have lots of ice cream sundaes and garlic fruit cobblers, because why wouldn't you fill a fruit cobbler with garlic? Obviously, that's the sensible thing to do. Alright, what's your deal? You are... Frostspike Blazing, resistant to a bunch of stuff. Basically just kind of a really annoying enemy all around. Well... Let's Crystal Shift you, turn on Static Field. Try to burn this guy down real fast while our pet fights the other guy. Never mind. Apparently we're fighting this guy. Boy, I sure wish that he was not in a spot that was blocked off so well from us. Really? Is this the moment for this? Oh yeah, also there's dragon hunting, right? That's a thing we could do. Oh, I just learned something. Ice traps. Okay, that's fine. Not terribly excited about... I mean, I don't know. We have room on our bars. We may well actually use that. Could these please go away? It's very annoying. Okay. I mean, I don't know that we had a, I don't know that we had a water spell before, so maybe it's good just for us to have access to another element. A little preemptive healing here. So remember, we do have now a little bit of healing transfer from our character to our crystal, which, oh, hold on, I don't have Fortify active, which should make it easier to keep using Fortify. I wonder if we'll get any other cool skills while we're in here. I wasn't even really thinking about the fact that the randomized item world monsters might be able to teach us stuff. That would be a pretty handy way to pick up those robot skills without necessarily getting roboted super hard. Also, this might be a good way for us to learn the frog thing, because there are a lot of different kinds of frogs that can appear. What am I doing? Walking right into the shadow trap. A greedy noble's crown of companions. That's not very valuable for us. Oh, right, that's an enemy. I don't know why I looked at that guy and I was like, well, that's a friend. We don't have to worry about him. And we don't really need to mess around in here. We could probably just climb up out of curiosity. Okay, no critical hits. I don't know why it matters. I don't know why I need to know what the crystals do. I really don't. Right, I'm hoping that that a day will pass. Okay, we got Monster Brawl again. Ooh, hold on a second. I'm pretty sure that we can learn the Crag and Rock throwing skill. Let's see if we can get him to do it. Hey, don't kill him for a second here. You know you want to throw a rock at me. Come on. I mean, I'm not going to let him just kill my pet. Hey, buddy. Okay, he's rooted. No, sorry, he's paralyzed. He's constricted. Which I'm pretty sure is just paralyzed. Let's Golem Smash. Yeah, we need them to throw rocks. Okay, you know what? Go ahead and use your abilities. We can't get him to throw a rock if we're adjacent to him, I think. So the problem is the narrow corridors of this area. Right, he's not particularly immune to anything, really. Just don't hit him with shadow damage. What an incredibly annoying thing for him to do. Alright, let's take a little bit more discipline. So remember, we're going to get our elemental resistances applied somewhat to our physical resist once we have Panthox skin. Oh my god, go away. Those ice spikes last way too long. Feels like I maybe don't want to just stand in the middle of that. Well, too late now. It doesn't really do that much damage. Wow, why did that guy have so many rings? That's weird. He doesn't even have fingers. How is he wearing all of them? I guess he's got his, like, long claw things. You could stack multiple rings on each of those claws. It's an interesting idea from a, like, a martial arts kind of perspective. Because, on the one hand, you have the benefit of your claws now being heavier and maybe, like, coated with metal. But on the other hand, you're probably reducing the sharpness factor by covering it up. I don't know. I think that's probably not a real good plan, personally. Photon cannon. Yeah, that'll show him. No, you want to throw a rock at me. Did I learn it? I don't think I learned it. Well, hopefully he'll do it again. I don't know if it has a cooldown, how long the cooldown is. I'm pretty sure you can learn that rock throw. Let our pet fight the boss by himself, as always. And yeah, actually, you know what? The bonus healing, the healing effects working on your crystal is actually saving us a lot of total damage. Because it's keeping the crystal alive to have it keep absorbing damage for longer. I got distracted by some ground bananas. So you gotta keep your eyes on the prize. You know that common English phrase, don't get distracted by the ground bananas. It also helps that our river spirit sometimes heals the crystal. Did I just get blinded? Ah, there it is. I was like, where the hell is the enemy who did that? The problem must have been related to this this bit of terrain here. It's probably like playing Ring Around the Rosie with him. Okay, so our weapon does lightning damage. Yeah, we get him from over here, where we can shoot him with our bow. It was weird that that text just appeared over that guy saying "scary face," right? I'm not the only one who thinks that's strange. No critical hits allowed. That's not great for me. I'm gonna use Straddle Monster. We're gonna jump on that guy and move him to here or some. I don't know how this works. Oh no, my crystal. Also, there's actually enough enemies around that maybe this is worth doing. Then we ran. Aw, that's a shame. I was all excited to see that mint super brew, and then it turned out to just be a dream. Did I miss the stairs? No, we legitimately haven't seen them yet. Let's try southwest here. Oops. Don't really need to destroy that one. Well, I mean, we're getting an awful lot of gems. That definitely has some value. Oh, some of the gold shot through the wall. You know what? I don't think I want it badly enough to walk all the way around there. Feels a little weird to see one of these in a dream. You know, I went to sleep in my dream and came out with more food than I had when I originally started dreaming. Perfectly normal stuff. Okay, that doesn't need to exist. Looks like we're going to be doing some void walking here. Steel Toe Cheerleader Blademaster. Annoying, but not exactly a huge problem. This guy is probably slightly more of an issue. And fortunately, he is not at all resistant to lightning. Yeah, there we go, nice and easy. Boy, he took my crystal apart very quickly. Hey look, it's a blade frog. Maybe I should tell my pet... Oh, you know, hold on, let's worry about this guy first. Now, I'm going to tell my pet to stop attacking. I'd really love it if we could get Frog Hop. Learn skill. I have learned Spin Blade. That's not the skill I was trying to learn. Well, okay, it's fine. Actually, maybe it's not fine, because I apparently can't hit this damn thing. And why is my accuracy so weirdly low? Maybe blade frogs don't hop? You know what, you can get back to fighting. Okay, well, I mean, we learned a thing. Boy, it sure would be nice if we found the stairs somewhere around here. Okay, that's another down staircase. That's very not helpful. We do get our Panthox skin. So, we gotta turn off one of our existing passives. Steel Resolve and Two-Finger Catch, obviously we are keeping. So is it 15% bonus damage to marked enemies, or... This feels better to me. I'm probably just looking at the number 30 and going, hey, that's higher than 15. It's worth remembering, though, that this is marked enemies take 15% more damage, not you do 15% more damage to marked enemies. So, this affects the damage from our pet as well, which is significant. Our pet does more damage than we do sometimes. Use a Boudica technique on enemies with this status to create confusion. You know what? I'm going to keep the bleed because we can spread the bleed to other people if we should happen to get them in a position where we can key wave them. And then, oh, I can't. They let you unequip passives in the field, but not equip new ones? That's a little weird. Whatever. Is what it is, I suppose. Okay, that was a little bit more aggressive of a move than I wanted. At least we're learning stuff, right? That seems not great. Of course, our pet will save us, so our pet is great at everything. This I'm a little concerned about, though. It ended up not being too bad. So just a normal woodland jerkin. Maybe it's up here? I mean, there's only so many places the damn staircase could be. How many of them have I missed? Okay, it turns out a lot. Oh, right. Probably don't just hit him with the lightning web. What if I crystal shift you and then shoot you with a huge photon cannon? And then run away from you because I'm terrified of your ability to resist my damage. I'm pretty sure I said this yesterday, but man, I really like having decent swiftness, being able to switch to a bow and actually do real damage with it. Instead of it being like the most desperate last resort kind of thing. That's just a normal ivory cloak. Who needs it? Alright, this is the final floor, right? This is the one that actually counts. I learned... It must have been Rock Toss. Yeah, okay, I learned Rock Toss. I remember Rock Toss being good. I mean, it does, it has a chance to stun, right? So it's not exactly rocket science. That's a thing that is good to have. Seems like a good time for a photon cannon from the crystal. You would think that an enemy made of stone would be more resistant to lightning. Okay, friendly sludge spirit. That's a nice thing to have around. Well, I sure would love it if there stopped being so much garbage on the ground. Well, this seems bad. Just an acre of this guy. Alright, we do have some AoE damage. We're just gonna have to get our positioning right. Seems like an okay time to start the static field. That's not the real one. That's not the real one. There's the guy. There's our man. Oh, I'm one tile too far away. Let's get over here. Some more planks. Stop running. Okay. Not the Memory King, by the way, just an annoying enemy. Alright, where do we... Oh, we still need to look everywhere. It felt like we had traversed a large area. Maybe we should not just stand in that. Okay, also just a random enemy. Unfortunately, pretty resistant to our damage. We could still set him on fire. Oh, that's rocket charge. Don't don't do that. Don't just rocket charge off into the void. You know, maybe I was too hasty earlier. Maybe a rocket charge off into the void is exactly what you need sometimes. Alright, thank you, various pets. Ancient Vestment of Thorns. I mean, we should take this. Okay. So we gotta be on the lookout for certain kinds of magical qualities. In particular, stuff that's of challenges is very valuable to me right now. Things that are arrow dampening. We have a Phalanx Lucid Orb already, so we don't need that one, but I would love to see arrow dampening. Man. These void levels could be smaller. Okay, this is probably the last floor. And indeed, there's our Memory King. He is not very resistant to our damage type. I have high hopes. He is, however, a frog master. He is a frog himself, who is also the master of frogs. Presumably he's pulling the strings. This is bad acid. You know how sometimes it's good to stand in acid? This is not one of those times. Why don't we try a straddle monster? Just trying to like move around while still getting stuff accomplished. Sonic boom. We'll throw up some food. It's probably not a good way to... You know what I mean. I'm going to consume some food. Do my best not to throw it up. I'd really like to have a runic crystal, but there's not really anywhere for it to sit, because it's just going to die in the fire. Apparently, the double fire. So I guess for right now, we'll just live without. Dealing extra damage if your health is high and possibly stunning them, and also you become immune to poison and bleed. Sure, let's try it. Take that. How much damage did that actually do? 461. Wow, actually, that's fairly impressive. Spin blade increases your parry chance? How much? 10%. That's pretty neat. Also, got ourselves a purple. Also, did I just learn Frog Hop? I did. Okay, I think we just got most of the skills that I was looking for, except for the robot things. That's pretty cool. I should probably continue AoEing everybody to death forever. Now that there's not a chest in this space anymore, I guess we could just put the thing down here too. Okay, apparently they're going to decide where it goes. Not my call to make. Okay, now I'm on fire. Well, I don't much care for being on fire. There's just a huge number of enemies happening here. You know, it's entirely too many enemies. Let's keep this up just in case. I think we should be okay here. Our pet could focus a little bit, though. He's not actually attacking the right enemies. This is a good time for a Dream Mint Super Brew. Big health gain. Okay. That got a little dangerous. Got ourselves a Denolin's Amulet. What does this do again? We've definitely seen this before. Ooh, wow. That's interesting. An enemy cannot harm you if they are defeated at once. Why block and parry when you could just kill everybody? Ordinarily, I find that very compelling. Also, I forgot to... It shouldn't unequip my... Oh, you know what's happening? It's not unequipping my, my shield right away. It's unequipping it the first time I use my bow and then not re-equipping it afterward. Because the way this works is pretty not ideal. Alright, so what did we gain there? We got the dragon limit thing, in addition to another 30 power or so. I mean, that's looking like a pretty damn good weapon to me. We might not want to go into it again, because it's going to keep getting harder. And this one got a little close. I don't think we need to necessarily stick around too much longer. I got most of what I was looking for here. And we did make it up to level 14. New magic mod added. Dragons. You know, I just threw some dragons on there. Put a dragon on it, as they say. Discover off the beaten path. Sure. That sounds like an okay thing to do. Alright, it's probably about time to switch back to our real class, which means that I really want to try going up to the robot floors just for a little bit. Casino's restocked, gotta check that out. Because I'd really love to learn those robot abilities. Alright, what have we here? Ilgorthmon's Cloak. Unfortunately not medium and also kind of not great. A Harp of Havoc, which is a pretty cool bow. And, ooh, Sealing Wild Penetrating Chain Whip. Well, I think we're pretty committed to our existing whip at this point. It is totally fine. It is a good, fine whip. Alright, so... we may as well check the Desert Oasis as well. See if she has anything interesting, and sell her all of our normals. See if any of that stuff is interesting either. And then we're going to have to make, at some point here, a decision about what suit of armor we actually want to be wearing. A Blizzard Tiara. Chance to blind monsters that attack you if you can get the set going. Probably not super relevant to what we're doing. Yeah, I don't think any of this stuff is mind-blowing. The Falcon Edge is at least a base rank 9 item, which is cool. Sell you all of that stuff and see if any of it comes back with anything we're looking for. Wizard Staff of Deadly is certainly something. Deadly could be a trait that's worth putting together. Tireless. Oh, Tireless is plus 10 stamina. No thanks. An Arrow Dampening Raiment. I'm going to grab that. Ooh, Robes of Bone Crabs. You know how I feel about those bone crabs. We have a Phalanx Sting. We don't need that. Okay, so we need arrow dampening off of one more piece of equipment. Let's go do a little bit of crafting. We have plenty of Orbs of Reverie, so it shouldn't be a problem for us to pull some traits off of some equipment. Sure, harvest the food. Harvest this tree milk. Tree milk. Alright, I want to modify this item by extracting this modifier. Alright, now we have 2 arrow dampening shards, so we need to find one more. I also would love to extract this modifier. That's 1 shard of bone crabs. We are not close on that one. Is there anything else? I wanted to pull the, I wanted to pull something off that mirror plate, right? Oh yes, challenges. Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. Minus 25% damage from champion basic attacks is pretty good. It's not incredible. Did it actually produce 2 shards, or did I just get the message twice? No, it actually produced 2 shards. That's cool. Oh, let me step away from my people here so that I can use that butler's bell while I'm looking at it. Nope, never mind. There we go. Now I can use this thing. It is kind of a bummer that if you use the bell in a place where you don't have all 3 spaces clear, instead of spawning the other item in a nearby space, it just doesn't spawn it at all. Okay, so we're at 486 job points. Is there anything else that we really want to do with job points with this class? I don't think so. We could have spent job points from this class on weapon mastery if I had stacked our class growth in a slightly different way. I guess let's just go up to the robot floors. Obviously, let's refill a little bit before we do. But let's go up to the robot floors and just see if we can pick up an ability or two. I'm going to have a fruit bowl. And we're going to go and hit the fast travel here. Take me to central processing. We're going to be very, very careful here. Oh, hold on. I'm being dumb. I forgot to fix our passives while we were in town. Turn on Panthox skin. Okay. We're just going to go into one. Like I said, we're going to be super cautious. I am right now going to eat a turkey leg and then stand around until the fullness wears off, so that we are all the way ready to go. Okay, we need one of those neutralizer guys, and we need a magma. What do you call it? Not a magma, but a mortar blast enemy. Going smoothly enough so far. I am relatively confident that the enemies I'm talking about do exist. I feel certain of it. I gotta fix my bars, because I am definitely not, definitely don't have all the right stuff equipped here. Like, I should have Frog Hop on the bar, right? Oh hey, it's a big badass Thunder Spirit guy. Well, he is very resistant to shadow damage and immune to lightning. It's real crummy. Sonic Boom always does physical. So that's good for us. The Crystal always does physical. Alright. That wasn't too bad. Ow. How dare you. I would like to get these skills quickly. I guess one thing I don't really know, I'm realizing, is if all of the monsters, all the same monsters appear in all of the areas. Because there are 4 different areas in here, right? In the what I am describing as the robot floors. Maybe we picked one that doesn't have any of the things we want, because we certainly haven't seen any of them. Ah, there we go. That guy's a mortar guy. Okay, don't hurt him. Just let him shoot mortars at us for a while. He didn't actually do it. Oh no, he did. It just it didn't make a sound effect for some reason. You, come to me immediately. There we go. Ow. Boy, that ability's familiar. You almost learn it. Maybe if you saw definitely not a person again? Why would it be... What? Okay, that message has got to be generating as an error. Hey, that sucks. Let's get out of here. Okay, we got his thing. I still want to learn the thing from the Neutralizers. So I guess let's try to stay as this class. I'm a little worried about the density of enemy champions that we're starting to see here. It would be really nice if we could remove a monster or 2 from this equation. Our pet is not exactly holding on as much as I would like. Shoot. This way. Okay. So any monster that I'm gonna eat a fruit cobbler, I think, just to give him a bunch of health. Or maybe it should be one of these. Let's eat some Makizushi. That'll give him a boost. It looks like he's actually doing okay right now. We might be able to actually kill these guys. I do hate the sludge thing, though. So what do your resistances look like? You are very resistant to water damage, unfortunately. I mean, we want to kill that overseer as quickly as possible, right? Can I... Straddle doesn't carry me quite far enough. Well, we'll still use Straddle just to get over here. And then we'll Sonic Boom him. Thunderstorm up. Oh, I should, Gravity Surge to lower everybody's lightning resistance. And then the Thunderstorm will do a little bit more work. And then... I'm mostly healing for my pet at this point. Kind of want to have my crystal up, right? I need my defenses and stuff. And then we attack this guy to spread the damage out to everybody as equally as we can. Yeah, and I don't think there's anything else we should be doing at this moment. We're so close to so many kills. It's a bad time for a parry. Okay. I failed a quest. Oh yeah, we did have a quest there. Alright, bandit class creatures have been quelled. Apparently we beat one of the things. The wild monsters created in this laboratory are fleeing the core. Well, why didn't you use your defense platforms to stop the bandits? Okay, right. Because this whole thing is nonsense, that's why. We found ourselves a lucky obsidian dagger that was glowing because items glow completely randomly now. It used to be items glowed if they were very good or if they were special in some way. But I guess whatever function made that work has broken long ago. We are definitely, like, just barreling through the flash charges here. I gotta try to heal with food a little bit more often, I think. So, no neutralizers then, huh? Well, let's try one of the other areas. And then if we don't find them, maybe we'll just switch back. Hey, buddy. This might be a good time for you to participate. Not particularly resistant to anything, just do damage to him. Got it. I'm not too worried about our pet popping the insurance. It's not like we need the money. You know what? We don't need to do this. I am all kinds of done with sludge spirits. Also, it said his weapon was ineffective. It sure seemed effective. Let's buddy up with our dude here. Alright, like I said, we'll go to one more. See if we can find a neutralizer. At some point here, we gotta switch back, right? Because right now we're not getting a lot of value out of these job points that we're earning. We're basically just wasting them. I may as well learn foraging. We won't equip it, but again, the job points have no value. I guess the job points have value in for the purpose of applying skill orbs. If we had any other skill orbs, they'd be useful. We want to go back to central processing. We did it. The research laboratory is great. I don't know that I remember the things being the neutralizers being more common in any particular branch. Sorry, let's remember to eat some food. Some normal meat kebabs are probably okay. There we go. That's the guy. Okay, we got his skill immediately, which means we're gonna go ahead and go back down and go home and reclass. And we're also gonna look at our new skills because I don't actually know what they all do. Change jobs to back to Husin. Right? Yeah. We want that healthy runic crystal. So if I resummon him, yeah, there we go. Alright, what do we have here? We have ice traps. Just summons a large ring of freezing ice. It does increase water resistance. That's whatever. Spin blade is okay. It's not bad in a dense melee of monsters. We have to make room for it though. Like I don't think we actually want ice traps. Maybe we leave spin blade up. We definitely want frog hop. Rock toss does 50% of weapon power plus up to another 100%. Based on current health as a percentage of maximum. So here's the thing. First of all, it doesn't tell me what the stun chance is, which I would really like it to. Secondly, I'm not 100% clear what is meant by plus 100% damage. Is that plus 100% of the base damage, which is to say that it makes the 50 into 100? Or is it another 100% of your weapon power? Bringing the damage from 50% of weapon power to 150%. Really wish these were written in a clearer way. Mighty Roar instills fear into the hearts of monsters. Is this the thing that neutralizers teach? Well, whatever. I mean, even if it's not, we're not going back at this point. Mortar Fire. 80% of weapon power and spirit power as fire. Ranged attacks gain plus 40% fire damage. Ooh, wow. That would have been really cool to learn with our last character. That seems great. I think I probably want that on the bar. What would we drop for it? If we were to try to put it on. I'm not actually getting a lot of value out of Keywave. Keywave's a cute idea. Honestly, Tornado Stance isn't really doing anything for us either. But at least Tornado Stance, I can envision a situation where I would use it. I don't think we're ever going to use Keywave. Get off my bar. Okay, I think I'm comfortable with this. Yeah. We got our Panthox skin. Our defenses are solid. Pretty solid. Okay. What are we doing next? Are we going back up to robot floor? Do we want to hunt dragons? We could go hunt dragons. I should have a dragon limit for the hardest parts of the game, right? We also do need to figure out what we want to do with our armor. So, if we look at just the armor, we do have a piece of samurai armor, which gives us some evasion. We have right now is 4% dodge, plus a bunch of flat damage reductions. This thing is really more about the damage. But like a studded vest feels like such a bad, just a random rank 3 item. The problem is we're finding like rank 6 and 7 heavy and light armor everywhere, but I can't find medium armor to save my life. Yeah, you don't have any. Were there crafting recipes for armor, maybe? I would just really love it if we could make some medium armor happen. 3 common armor makes a random common armor. Well, yeah, alright. I guess we'll just jam common armor together next time we have a whole bunch. I think we're pretty low on equipment right now. Because the thing is, obviously, I want to start building up a suit of armor through item dreams, but I don't know that it's necessarily a good idea to do it with this suit of armor. I mean, what does it do right now? The bleed resistance is clotting. The flat damage reduction is sheltering. I'm not wild about either of those traits. Again, like 3 points of damage off of us taking like when we die, it's gonna be because we got hit by 500, or we got hit by something for like 500 or 600 damage. So I'm not really worried about -3 damage from water. Yeah, we just need to find a better piece of armor somewhere. Well, what else can we do to earn some job points, or to earn, well, job points too, because we still have a class trial. But what else can we do to just find items in a way that might be useful? We could do a story, or I could do a story off camera and see if we can get some relic armor or something. We have a relic or 2 in the bank, but I'm pretty sure they're not armor. Yeah, these are both accessories. That's a big knife. That's a different knife. These vortex epaulets are the wrong kind of armor. Yeah, again, we found legendary armor of both heavy and light types over the course of this run. I guess we could just go back to central processing and fight our way through another one of the areas. Should probably get into... oh, he's very resistant to shadow, though. That's fine, we can switch to this. I would like to have a better secondary weapon, because this one is really a lot less powerful than our existing secondary, or our primary, rather. Okay. This is one of those areas with the spawners, so we just gotta blow up these spawners real fast. Probably shouldn't stand in the mortar fire. It feels like we ought to focus in on that guy. Let's maybe start with our own mortar fire. Ooh, my mortar fire is way bigger. Also, maybe throw some rocks. Okay, I think my crystal's about to get blown up. I'm gonna Sonic Boom right there. That'll expand out. And actually, this guy really helped us out by stepping into that space. Yeah, sometimes I whip pretty hard, it turns out. Pet's still having some problems. But we're clearing stuff out. Okay, I'm gonna frog hop in a little. Okay. It's looking a little dense over here. We might want to back off. Or maybe I just commit here. Try to do as much damage as I can, as quickly as I can, and accept that we're probably just gonna have to res the pet. Yes, I can. Get him! I like being able to actually fight at range. It's really nice. It's a fun change of pace. Hello. Surprise. It's me. I am here to whip you to death? I don't know if you've ever actually, like, held a whip in your life. It's very difficult for me to imagine using one in combat. Somehow our pet is still alive. Somehow he is doing it. Probably shouldn't... You know what? We can afford to just stand in this. It's fine. I'm already flasked. Our pet is healing himself just frequently enough to not die, apparently. Alright, we gotta find the spawner. There's a spawner over here somewhere, I think. Because I think a couple of these support sentries came in from this hallway. Right, I need... Nope, can't do that. Here we are. This is what I was looking for. Why don't we rocket charge... Hey, buddy, maybe you want to come to me immediately? Just consider it. Right, I need energy. Man, okay, hold on. I'm eating something. So we need, like, I just need to eat some candy or something. Or some mints. I'll just jam a box of mints down my face. Pet doing everything in his power to get killed. I won't allow it. Our damage output is solid. Oh, look, he finally managed. Alright, I'm gonna employ a little bit of the old hubris here. Straddle monster. Yeah, I want to end up here. Oh, hey, that's a guy with the hurricane skill. All right, I'm gonna maybe engage the teleport. Let's see if we can kill this thing before we get out of here. But we're getting out of here. Spin blade. Do it. Spin a blade. Thunderstorm. Lightning bolts. More lightning. Always more lightning. Never enough lightning. Okay, actually, we just totally killed that guy and it wasn't even a problem. Yeah, I feel powerful. I feel way more powerful than on the last run, even. Which is good, because the last run it turned out we weren't that powerful. What? Why is he unhappy? Did I not insure him last time? Well, that's annoying. I mean, whatever. We can feed him. We have food. Here, have a carrot stew. I don't even like this stuff. Wait. Do we have monster chow? Does low happiness monsters love monster chow? Or is it low level monsters? No, okay. Yeah, low happiness monsters love monster chow. He will stop liking it once we get his happiness level up, so we should start there. And then, like, I don't have any use for chili peppers. So we may as well... I don't even know how to cook these into stuff. You can probably use them to make the spicy tacos that give you fire breath, but I'm not interested in doing that. I have my carrot stew, that's fine. You can have these fish, even though fish totally do have a use. And then we're going to have to experiment a little bit, because she said I have to get him up to level 8, and I don't know any other foods that he loves. So I guess let's just start feeding him stuff. Do you like tacos? Tacos are fine. Would you like a smoothie? How about some savory mole? I don't even know what mole actually is. Okay, he gave me that. Mint fudge. There's a lot of stuff that I just don't... a lot of different types of food I don't really care for. Because they just don't do anything. They don't do anything significant enough. Well, how about carrots? Boy, if you love carrots, that makes life so much easier for me. How about a fine cheese? One entire pumpkin to shove into your watery gob. Nope, nothing. How about liquids? You're a liquid, it's a liquid? No? I guess that's not really a good line of reasoning. I wouldn't want to eat a thing that's like a person just because I'm a person. How about an entire charcuterie board? No, nothing. Okay, hold on. Was the cheese flan... Okay, cheese flan's good. We know how to make that, don't we? I think that's a recipe I have. It is cheese and a cookie or chocolate. Hold on, I'm going to be right back. We have tons of cheese. And I probably have cookies and chocolate. Although I did use a bunch of cookies and chocolate while making food earlier. Yeah, this is fine. It's wiggly. Neat. Okay, let's see if that's enough. Because he's already at happiness level 6, right? So we don't have to do too much more. Okay, yeah, happy 8. Feed him the cheese flan. Nope, looks like 2 is not enough to get him up a level. Is 4 going to be enough to get him up a level? Yes, 4 is enough. Alright, well, can we make 4 more? Didn't notice if we had any cookies. We are out of chocolate, I believe. Yep, and no cookies. Okay, so we'll just give him, like, bananas or something until he decides he likes us again, even though that's going to be an awful lot of food items. Supply of food just isn't really, like, a concern. What if I groom him? Will he appreciate a grooming? Does not seem to have appreciated a grooming. He is plain, though. He's a good plain water monster now. Would you like an entire bag of grain? It's fine. How about these bananas? Yeah, we'll just do bananas. It's okay. I wonder how many of these it's actually going to take. It's like throwing bananas into the ocean. Sometimes we do weird things in video games. Alright, you buddy up. Let's get the pet insurance. Apparently I forgot to get the pet insurance before. That is what happens now. If your pet dies without insurance, he gets real sad. It used to be, if your corral pet got killed when you didn't have insurance, he was just gone forever. That was very high stakes, and I'm glad they changed it. Here we go. I was going to say, it seems like there's another spawner nearby. Feels like you could maybe help me out with this. Also, please use your abilities and attack monsters I'm fighting. I guess I turned him off at some point and forgot to turn him back on. Okay. I just realized, am I certain I got my yeah, okay, my shield is properly paired. Alright, so I think on this one, probably to nobody's huge surprise, we have to destroy all of the enemy replicators. There must be one nearby. Yep, down here. That makes sense. That's not exactly what I thought was going to happen when I rocket charged. What if even more lightning? And also there was a sonic boom. Sonic boom skill's pretty good. So let's see. We could go up at this branch here. Yeah, we sure can. Even with that guy being very resistant to shadow, we were still doing really good damage. Ooh, a flow condenser. It's a nice weapon. And yeah, I'm definitely enjoying the AoE attack. Axes were one of my favorite weapon classes before, and this is maybe better in terms of area attacking enemies. Because enemies tend to group up on each other a little bit more than they tend to group up on you, I think. Alright, oh hey. Well, this is going pretty splendidly so far. I guess there is an area over there. We should look. Yep, there was in fact stuff in it. So he didn't die there when we hit the thing, even though I was kind of expecting him to. I wonder if it's the case that the whip can't hit enemies you can't see. Well, that's not far enough away. I don't really want to just rocket jump here. Hey, buddy. We probably just want to move in, right? Like, I guess I'll jump in here and then we can get some easy regen up, maybe. Our pet has finally deigned to join us. I like this big lightning storm thing we're always doing. This guy's in a really annoying position. Actually, we could straddle monster. I was trying to move him into the middle area so that we could be, you know, up. We could be on his diagonal without it being a huge pain. That hits him from inside the square he's in, was my logic. It's like, this will probably help. Maybe we could just brute force his shield, though. That seems to work just fine. I don't really need to pick up random garbage. That's fine. Let's not walk in the lava. I'm gonna blow everybody's mind here with this plan I have to not walk in the lava. And I thought that was an impassable terrain obstacle at first. Thankfully, the map showed me that it is not. In case you were wondering why I walked in lava for no reason earlier, that's why. Because I looked at the thing and was like, yeah, that's probably a wall. The danger of 2D. Okay, so Illusionist, Toxic, Banisher. Banisher's always really annoying. Fortunately, our area damage is very good. So we're just going to area damage the hell out of this guy. Starting with a Sonic Boom on that. And then Crystal Shift into here. Activate the Gravity Surge, and then all of the lightning stuff. Actually, maybe not all of the lightning stuff, because at this point, Thunderstorm's not going to be that good. Also, I did take kind of a lot of damage pretty quickly there. Let's start eating some fish and chips. So, buy me the regen I need. Okay, now Thunderstorm's a little more compelling. Pretty sure that's the real one, right? Yeah. Why did I walk in the mud? Also, I need my crystal back, please. Enemies really do seem to hate the crystal. Like, Fortify is not even all that meaningful because the crystal is absorbing all of the damage that I would take a lot of the time. Alright, so I'm assuming there's another spawner up there somewhere. Based on the way we see these enemies approaching. Let's make sure... Okay. Is this the actual guy? He is resistant to stuff, which illusions usually are not. I think we may have accidentally cornered the real dude. Well, it feels like I want to just keep hitting him. Yeah, that worked out really poorly for him. I feel kind of bad for him. Oh yes, here we go. Guardian XA2 doesn't want me to destroy all the things. Can you believe it? The audacity. Yeah, it's not doing that much damage. I think I'm going to stay put. Cast a Sonic Boom out here so it can... maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't stay put, I guess. Okay, apparently the static field will not be necessary. Crystal Shift, just to save it? I think I just got parried by the power assembler. I want to take some credit for that. I know my pet was doing a lot of the work there, but I did arrow catch one of his attacks and throw it back at him, so that, yeah, that's something. The replicators have been disabled for the time being. This is the best possible outcome. Machine replicators in the core are now offline as well. Alright. Oh, do not worry. Flow levels are excellent. Cool. Great. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. A bull hungry... You ever just been bull hungry? Skill up for gravity surge. Ooh. Bubble samurai armor of companions and stealth. That's interesting. Bubble's a cool trait. Stealth, a little bit less so. I may as well just warp out of here and then come back in through the branch. But hey, that's going alright so far. So, do we want to use this armor right here as a base? So whenever we drop below 50 HP, we get that shield. It gives me a little bit more, what do you call it? A little bit more room for error. 3% dodge, 7% physical resist. What if I did go and put it in the Dream Machine? What is the actual upgrade that it would receive? In addition to whatever, magic we give it. It would get 1% physical resist, 1% dodge, and some more flat physical reduction. And it would be easy to level up. Yeah, we could craft ourselves some OK armor here. Throw phalanx and or arrow dampening on it. Honestly, I'd really love to have arrow dampening, but we have to make that happen somehow. Alright, that might be what we do. I am going to probably just call it here for today. Thank you all so much for watching. We have cleared half of the core area, but once we finish the core area, I believe there's still a boss, and then I think another area after the boss. That used to be where the game ended, but I believe they've added a new thing there. So, we're not quite done yet. There is still some advancing to do. Come back next time to see the beginning of it, probably, and definitely not another embarrassing death. And we'll see you then.